Hello and welcome, I'm Raziel, and so today let's continue that sort of Christmassy theme that I did yesterday, because Warcradle always release these annual models for Christmas, and they're for Wild West Exodus, and they look fantastic. Unfortunately though, it's only Hex, Enlightened, and of course the Outlaws. Mind you, I would love to see Grant as a Christmas gnome, a Christmas elf. That would be absolutely funny in my opinion. Or an elf, a gnome, or an elf, whatever. I was thinking of a big hat and I just thought, no. Anyway, so, what are they? Well, you have, first of all, you have Krampus Rex for your Hex. Big, ugly monster, obviously based on Krampus, and he's a nice looking model. I'll delve a little bit deeper into these in a minute. And then you have Carl the White and Red, which is obviously Santa, with apparently a big circular saw and spiky bits attached. And you have Mardrain Navidad, which is obviously Mother Christmas, and a bit more Santa-like. A bit more of a religious form there, and same with original colours there. So let's look at each one. So Krampus Rex. He's a lovely looking model. He has a little bit of lore. We'll go through that now. It comes with a rhyme. You better watch out. You better be tough, or Christmas will carry you off. Krampus will carry you off, I should say. Children all along the frontier are used to hearing about Krampus from their parents and their elder siblings. It's a nice little bit of lore there. And as you can see, as always from Warcradle, your excellence in the model is expected, but this is exceptionally gory, because you know these are kids' pieces, and he's got his what's it called? His witch there, and it's got nice big barbs in it and little bits of blood and gore attached to it as well. And just to make him a little bit more fearsome and terrifying for the Christmas period, he has a 4-barreled gun, because why wouldn't he? But again, he's a really nice looking model. He has a very devilish look. He's in the Christmas red, but as always, you can paint him as you wish. It's your model. I love the way the tongue's hanging out, almost hungrily, and the evil eyes, and the entire that face is absolutely nasty. It's designed to be horrid and evil, and that's exactly what he is. He's not a nice guy. He's absolutely malicious. And how does he carry off said children? Well, there you go. And to add to the terror, there's little kids' hands there. That is absolutely spectacular design there. Just to see little kids stuck in his basket, it adds that just insane amount of fear and terror that you need for a Krampus. Obviously, it's not the wicker basket or birch basket. I'm not actually up on Krampus. It's it's obviously a nice big metal one to go with the setting of Wild West Exodus. But again, he looks absolutely menacing. This is why I think this is one of the most grim dark lore settings ever. It really is terrifying when you look at the Hex. It's just absolutely brutal. And this model exemplifies just the nastiness and the stuff that the Hex can do. And next we have the Carl, the Red and White. This one is actually kind of fun. He obviously looks very much like Santa. He has a toy car, or it's a toy boat. That's kind of cool actually, because that looks almost to the scale of Dystopian Wars. And he has Christmas crackers on his chest. He has baubles in his beard. He's stepping on someone else's toy because they've obviously been naughty. Like I said, a circular saw. I love the candy striping here as well. It really adds a little bit of extra. And he has his canine, which is obviously taken from Max from the Grinch. The single horn, the red nose. Yeah, that is Max from the Grinch. And let's just take a quick look at his little bit of lore. Carl the Red and White is a special edition miniature. Oh, there's no lore. That's a shame. Max, like I said, Max faithful canine dog, sporting his own festive reindeer horn. And yeah, it's really nice looking. And let's go to the back of them, because I love it when they do this. Back. Oh, wait, do we have a painted back? No, we don't. That's a shame. We'll go to this one anyway. So this is the back. He's got his big sack of toys. Again, with someone's toy been stuck under his foot. I love this Wild West Exodus symbol here. That is really kind of cool. It's sort of branding your model And I think it looks a little bit cheeky, a little bit mischievous with the Christmas star, because, you know, all you want for Christmas is more WWX models. And again, you've got a nice bit of detail on Max the dog there. And I do like the way that this is all sort of twisted round. It does look like a candy cane as well. It's got that kind of hooky look. And I would say that was pretty much deliberate because, you know, Wild West Exodus do, in fact, put a lot of time and effort into their models and their design. They try to make them as accurate to the setting as possible. And they did this again with Cole, Red and White. And, you know, he looks like Santa, and he looks like he's actually just more stubborn, and, you know, he doesn't really care that, you know, if the kids have been good or bad. He's just doing what he has to do, which is kind of an enlightened thing anyway. The belt is absolutely fantastic. I do like this belt, and I do like his tunic. It's really nice, and honestly, Max here is such a cool canine unit as well. Again, it's just these things like the candy cane in his mouth, the red nose, the horn, obviously all inspired by the Grinch. And it's just really nice. And finally, Madre Navidad. Another nice looking model. As you can see, there's festive lights on her reindeer, or I don't know, what would you call it, a black antler, or black tooth? Well, obviously it's a black tooth horse, but he's got the antlers with the Christmas lights attached, and it's all festive in the back here as well. The wreath on the shield, and the grenade, which looks like a Christmas pudding. That's just really fun. That's a nice fun little bit there. That's a nice little cheeky, little kind of nice little touch just to go there. And in the back you have some more toys. Nice to see the little clockwork key there as well. That's a nice little touch. Again, really fit in the setting of the Wild West Exodus and that time period. Again, these are just really nice looking models, and they have this real nice Christmassy theme to them. And let's just see if there's any lore to this. Here we go. As the festive season approaches, Madre Navidad is sometimes glimpsed delivering toys to well-behaved children in the farmsteads around Rio Sonora. The thunder heard late at night is said to be the Madre destroying hex beasts and other abominations with her explosive puddings. The red eyes, lights of her mechanical steed, lead the way through the darkness of nights, taking her to wherever she is needed most. And it's just nice to see these really nice Christmas, almost cheeky, because Red Lights is obviously Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer, and you can see they like to show exactly where they're coming from with their, you know, inspiration when it comes to Christmas. Again, with Max, the canine unit, the canine model unit is a single model anyway. And I do like the little star here on top of a Christmas tree. It's a nice little pattern. It took me a while to realise what it was, but that is a star on top of a Christmas tree. The pattern on her breastplate is nice, the chain, the sword, and she looks really cool. I think this is probably my favourite one, and unfortunately she's for the Outlaws. And the rules will be up soon, and the rules are not up soon anyway now. I just went to check those over. But these are really cool. I like the Krampus. The Krampus looks good and nasty. That is a very good model for a setting like this. It's not holding on back on the terror that the Krampus is meant to be. You have the stubbornness of Cole the Red and White, and how he looks like he should be part of the Enlightened, while looking Christmassy at the same time. And things like the wreath and the lights on the Madre Navidad, again, very Christmassy and just has that spectacular look to go with her. Very nice models, definitely worth getting if you collect any of these 3 armies, or even just getting to put in your Christmas box to and turn into baubles to put on the tree every year. Either or, very cool, very nice. And that's it. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you have a good day. And I'll see you all again in the next one. Thank you. And if you wish to get these models, you can get them from Wayland Games. As you can see there, those are the prices. They're not too badly. You know, £20 each for a very limited edition model. Well, it's not a limited edition, it's an annual model. And with great details, can't really complain, can you? And every other war game has up to 20% off and free delivery off to £20. And don't forget the point system, that's very cool. You get basically an extra 1% off. There's Forbidden Planet as well for comics, DVDs, mangas, and everything else that is cool and nerdy. There is also my merchandise, my comics as well. There's for Skyforge, let's not forget Skyforge, a good friend of mine, let's get him up that good old algorithm. And finally, Patreon, because business.